Lord, Lord, who am I to ask you to hear me right now? I'm upstairs in the upper room to ask you to say to you that although as I feel inspired by the Holy Spirit and I talk about lately how blessed, how peaceful, how much joy I have. I guess it's hard for me to put into words how strong I have and I'm trying to be in spite of everything. In spite of everything. In this video, I don't even know if I want to share it with my family and Facebook friends and friends, period, church members or whatever. But I need you to help me to let free of I can't be as strong as I hope to be. Only you can be that strong, Lord. Trying to be made of steel, and I'm not. Trying to let go of my feelings that I have for my children, those that don't really seem to love me like they used to and act like it don't matter no more. I've been holding and suppressing that, and then at night I dream. I have so many dreams, some nightmares, some beautiful, but it's like I'm up at night and I know within my inner self I'm trying to do everything perfectly. Lord, I'm trying so much, so hard to please you every minute, every hour, every second, and I know that's impossible. I know that's impossible, and I just ask you to help me not put so much pressure on myself. Trying to reach out to children of this world through my music, through my videos, through speeches, tapes, posts, comments. So much I wish I could do, but I know I can't, and I know it's not up to me. It's not my duty. But as a father, going all the way back to how much I wanted children, how much I prayed for children, and to have children, and to just be so strict. Be so strict. If I could just go back. It's not the fact of how strict, but the words that I said, the hollering and the way I went about it. I hurt my children, hurt some of them beyond them forgiving or repairing. But it was all out of love. It's all out of safety. I just didn't want them to be hurt. Get out there in the world, and the danger that I saw. I take the heat, I take the fire. It's just hard to take the rejection of their love. But they're all basically working, have their own families and everything, and I wouldn't trade that for the world. Them be in a grave or in a jail cell, I'd rather them not care for me or love me than that. And to my family in Chicago, my family in New York, my family here in Detroit, Kentucky, Ohio, Illinois, St. Petersburg, Florida, Georgia, Jacksonville, Miami, West Palm Beach, all over the California, I can go on and on and on to my very, very closest of cousins that are no longer decided to just walk away out of my life. You need to think about what happened to Jesus, how he was denied, betrayed, turned on, rejected, and had did nothing but love. When I think about that, what I'm going through is not nearly, but I know that's why I know God knows, because he went through it. What I'm going, he went through it. That's why I think I've been able to be so strong, because Jesus endured being alone, the closest, even his disciple, under pressure, couldn't handle to stand by his side. So I can understand this. Even now as I speak, it's not, I remember the time I would feel this and it would just make me cry. Now there's not a feeling of crying, more than just asking you, Lord, for strength. I never thought I'd just say this, but some of the videos I've made, I think it's just been fantastic. But the way we are as people, as a family, as friends, we won't, even when I ran for office, when I ran for state representative, I got more votes from people I didn't know than those I do. We don't want each other to achieve, because it's like, if it seems like somebody's just doing a little bit better than me, I can't stand it. Can't stand to see somebody close to me do something special. That's been around for so long. When will it ever end? I look at people like a coach like William Golston, who plays for Tampa Bay now, who went to Fred D, transferred, went to Mumford, transferred, went to Southeastern, but don't even think about or acknowledge Fred D. I was his JV coach. Big guy in the 9th grade. He could care less whether I'm living or dying. I haven't heard a word for him or tried to contact me through none of his fame and glory. I could name other people. I've had friends that went on and played professional football or whatever, and it was like, even with them, I suppose, it's like when you grow up, you figure like, okay, my kids, they're my friends' kids and everything. They go play football. We're all going to be united as one. We're all going to be at the games. We're all going to be. It don't work that way. When that special thing happened, it just don't seem. I'm still the one that ain't into all of that. No matter how much I would ever have in this life, I would always be me. I would always be humble, because it's nothing to me. You can't get it. Once you're in that casket, you can't take none of this with you. None of it with you. My children, I just want you to know that you guys don't know. You guys, you girls, you don't know. Sometimes I be so physically and mentally tired. But for you, I do things anyway. It would be like going to Hawaii or Paris. Just if I could have a week where I could just sit down and not have to worry, not have to think, not have to just relax. I know it would just mean wonders to me. But I'm I'm constantly trying to figure out a way, don't get me wrong, I'm happier than ever, but happiness and joy all to yourself is not what it's all about. When you think about everything that Jesus asks us to do, it's never been about self-gratitude, self-satisfaction, and all of that stuff, all the joy, keeping all of that to yourself. That's not even what it's about. Not at all. Not in the least bit. But what you can do for others, what you can do for God's children, what you can do for your fellow man and woman, to change the world, to help those in need, to help those that are stressed out, to help those that mind ain't right, those that are clothes poor, those that are out there in the cold looking for direction. If you can give them something, then you're doing for God. The children. This is why I asked you, support. That support of my videos or what I'm saying, that support means more than what you guys and girls could ever realize, because it keeps me what I'm saying, it keeps me wanting to go on. It keeps me, when there's a few, even just a few, or one, it makes you have that extra energy, that extra step, that extra push to keep on striving on. I'm not hoping on all of that stuff like for the family to come together and all that. I just want you to know that there is one. You got one family member that if it was up to me, I'm humble. I've always been one when I was coming up to love my family to death. I mean, I would fight, I would kick, I would scream, anything for my family and loved ones and friends, close friends. And the Pistons coming back to Detroit brought back memories of me and my best friend coming up, Rob Bass, and how we used to go down to Cobo. And just hearing that took me back to the friends that I had in my childhood coming up happy. Yeah, I've been alone and I can be alone, but I always liked to be surrounded with people. I wish my family, my cousins that's still around, your kids and whatnot, I wish they could get to know me. I'm still funny. I still like to party, still like to dance. It's so much that I want and could give if it was just received. Just a few little words and thoughts that was on my mind. God bless you. Enjoy your day. And as far as my church, it's another thing. Get it together. Get it together. Get it together. The Holy Spirit has to be involved. And if it's not, it won't be anything left. Peace.